Got a little hack I want to try today. Don't know if it's going to work, but hey, it's worth a try. So I'm waiting on everything to get printed and cut out, and then I'll get started. The printer wasn't being my friend prior to getting this video started. Now it's all of a sudden working once I went live. Okay. So let's go over here to Cricut. And we're going to do this on copy paper setting since we're using sublimation paper. That's my tape. Hope I didn't put my tape too close to the registration lines. As you can see, sometimes Cricut does not want to cut when we don't have it truly like all the way out by itself. Okay, so we're going to get that part cut out. I'm scared about the laminate getting cut on the machine. I'm going to varnish it for more. Waiting on Cricut to get it cut out. This is what the print looks like. It's a Valentine's Day print I made. And we're going to cut it out on sublimation paper. We're also going to cut it out on laminate sheet. And we're going to cut it out on white HTV to put on a black shirt. I hope this works out because Easy Subli is very expensive, at least for my budget, and I do not have a DTF printer. I do DTF prints though for like white and light colored shirts because I don't have to use the white ink option for that. So I will do it for things like that, but anything that requires white ink, of course, or for something to show up on black, you're going to need that white ink, and I don't have that. So that's why I thought about doing this idea, because I've seen others use laminate to sublimate on light colored shirts, and I've been trying to think of a way that we can do it on dark fabric. Who's with me? Say hello. I'm not sure who I have in the chat. Alright, that is the letters. Let's put this over here away from this heat press. We'll cut it out It did not cut correctly, so I'm going to have to do this again. But I'll do it last. I'm glad I did have a second printout. So let me go ahead and see how this other stuff cuts. And then we'll figure out where we'll go next. So I'm going to go ahead and browse my materials and see what we can find that is closest to laminate, or if laminate is even, it may be a material that's already on here. Cricut has a lot of materials listed. So let's see. I will say let me try this. Alright, so I can't find any materials that are similar to that. So I'm going to use the copy paper, set it, and I'm just going to put more on it and see how that does. And since this did not come out too light, I'm not going to use these, but I am going to go ahead and remove this. See how it cut off? Didn't cut correctly. And I think it's because of the way that the registration lines came off Cricut, where when it came through the printer, it went sideways for some reason, rather than coming out straight. So we're going to try again, because that's what we do. Alright, go ahead and take this down. This one doesn't look as crooked as the other, but just in case. Ouch! My hand hit the press. That is never good. I'll lay it like that, and hopefully it'll cut a little better. We're gonna see how this laminate cut just now. Oh, it did cut good. So that's gonna be easy. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so I'm going to run the white through, and then I'll go back and do that print and cut. I wish Cricut's print and cut feature was a lot bigger than what it is, but being that it's not, I had to do this image small, but I'm going to add some more stuff to this shirt. It's not going to be it because this is a size 2X, so that is entirely too small of an image to put on a 2X by itself. All right, got it all taped down. We'll do it next. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to make that noise. I'm working on something too for Valentine's Day. I made this mold using it's the brand you find at Hobby Lobby. It's the putty. where you make your own silicone molds. So I made this. It's a rose using an old ring, and I've been using a hot glue and making the flowers. You can't really see in the camera. It's very detailed and pretty. And so I'm going to spray paint them on this heart for Valentine's Day. It's one of my door hangers. But that's not what we're doing today. I'm done messing with the hot glue gun. Okay, so let me cut off this excess vinyl because we're not going to waste any of it. And I'm going to cut here and get rid of. I'm going to keep this. I like to keep my scraps. I don't waste anything. I could have actually used a scrap to do this design, but oh well. Okay, so now we have everything done except for the print and cut needs to be sent through once more because it didn't come out correctly the first time, and we're going to pray and cross our fingers that it comes out right this time. So let's go here to back to this Cricut app. Let's click on the print and cut. And while we are waiting on that to finish cutting, I'm going to go ahead and weave this sheet, which is an offset that I created to the print and cut to have to give it something to lay on flat. Yes, I believe everything, so don't judge me. And this is the HTVRont vinyl. I usually order it from Amazon. I try not to buy Cricut vinyl, or not even Cricut vinyl. Let me just say, I try not to buy vinyl from the stores, period, because the cost in the stores is drastically different than what you can find online, and you can find great quality online. Just have to make sure you look at the reviews prior to making your purchase. And we'll do it like this in a minute so that you guys can see me when I get to the heat press. Because that is next. Slide this away. Weeding is not my best friend. I can't tell you that. I always do it because I have to. I didn't want to come up. Let's see. All right. Finally. So we're going to go ahead and put the white layer on. Let's get this camera here. Let's move my mat so it doesn't get heat damage. Use this. This is a cheap T-square, nothing major. She used one I think that carpenters use, but it gets the job done. So I'm going to use that to make sure I have the center and that I'm at 3 inches. First of all, hold on. I like to do this too, just so I can know exactly where the center of my design is. Do this right here at the top, and you can see that fold line. Okay, so now that we have that established, let's find the 3-inch line. There we go. and put it underneath the heat press. I do have my heat press still set at 399 degrees. That's not something I would recommend to any of you to use for just vinyl. Yes, that's fine for sublimation, but not for vinyl. For vinyl, generally, I like to use just like 340, in between 320 and 340. Today, ooh, God, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Now, let me find something to use. Yeah. Got that black plastic on there. We don't want that. Okay. So I'm going to pull out my Teflon sheets, and I'm just going to barely press this, like for just a split second, because it's going to have to be pressed quite a few times, considering that the laminate goes on top of it too. And it should be adhered. Yep, it is. And that the HTVRont vinyl is hot and cold peel. I prefer to peel it hot because it comes off easier. Now that we've got the white layer on, we're going to use the laminate. So let's get this tape off of this mat. Sometimes I save it, sometimes I don't. I'm not going to save this tape right now. We're going to go ahead and just ball her up. Okay, so let's try to get these litters off. Get this tape off my hand first of all. I'm going to go ahead and peel up the laminate. You see how? And when I cut it with the side that has the adhesive on it. Print. So that's the side I cut. And I recognize this by putting the paint tape on the top. This is how I know which side of the sheet is the top. Just by putting that tape there before I cut. Okay, so we're going to apply all of these. Right, we got that there. That's the L. Let's get these cards. And the O. Okay, let's get that little piece of painter's tape off the back, because it's not going to let us degrade. Okay, there we go. Again, this is laminate. It doesn't matter if it does. If the lines are crooked or something, because nobody's going to see them. All right, we have that laid on. Let's put the heart in the center of the O. Okay. Get this E. Once again, we got a little bit of tape still on here. And peel that off. And I actually just noticed that there's actually a dullness to the side that has the adhesive on it. So that would actually be an easy way of determining which side is correct, but I didn't notice that until just now. And I use this laminate quite a lot, so it's really no excuse for me just noticing that. But I wear glasses, so we're going to use that as an excuse. Use my scissors to cut this mess here off. I didn't want to cut right because of that tape getting in the way. Not that it matters because it's clear and nobody will see it. But I didn't want anything running off of the vinyl. It might look shiny. Okay. Let's put this E on. All right. Here's the E. What do we have left? We have a few more hearts and a V. Let's get this centerpiece out. This laminate cut very well on the copy paper setting. Copy paper, and then I use more pressure. Okay. One last heart, and we're going to press down. To get the laminate on there. I'm not going to do that long either. It's going to be a quick press. All right. So we have the laminate on. I'll show you guys. Looks kind of shiny. So now the laminate is on there. So we have the white vinyl and the laminate, and now we're going to take the sublimation print and I'm going to put it on top, and we're going to see how this all works. Yeah, I'm very clumsy, as we can hear. I'm always knocking something over. Okay, great. This one cut much better than the last. Thank God. Woohoo. That came off so easy. See? Alright, so go ahead and use my tape, heat tape for these. I generally don't like to use this one. This is a brand that I bought with some sublimation ink pens. It's a skinny roll, and it makes a yellow, it leaves a yellow residue. So I don't like to use it if I'm using anything light. Okay, so I'm going to first put this E on. All right, we have the E on. Let's get the V. And using just a small piece just to attach it towards the bottom, because I don't want that tape to get on any of my white, because it will take it in. Unfortunately, I don't know what they were thinking when they made that tape. You have to be really careful using that. So we're going to go ahead and take that out, because we don't need these, remember. So there we go. There's that. Here is it. All right, and L. A little piece on top of that. And we're going to, and I know you guys are wondering, like, why didn't you put it on the other ones? Because there was white space left on the outside, and I did not want to mess it up. Now I'm trying to remember where this heart goes. I think this is. Not that it really matters. Okay, look though. Okay, I did it right. Let's see, find a little piece of tape to put on that heart that keeps moving. There we go. And let's put this heart back down. Hopefully she just stays in place. That's what I need her to do. All right, so we have these last few hearts. And the last heart. And this is getting ready to be the moment of truth. Oh, birds are busy outside today. Okay. Okay, we got everything placed right. Now I'm out of butcher paper, so we're going to use the cardstock. I'm just making a mess. All right, so we got that covered up. So it's going to be the moment of truth. And I'm going to do this (399 degrees). And I'm going to, oh, I got this still too tight from earlier. And I'm going to do it for 40 seconds. So, because if so, then this is what I'll use. But I won't be able to use it for me, and I'll have to use it for women if it's shiny, because I know how that goes. But some men don't mind. Clean up my mess, because this craft foam can get out of control really quick. Don't take long at all. Okay. So let's see. Dun, dun, dun. pretty. Oh, so pretty. So it works. Yes, it works. Can't wait to show you guys. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Even though some of the stuff moved around because I didn't have everything taped down, it is beautiful. So, now, I'm going to press it down one more time for good measure. Do that for about 5 seconds and then I'll show y'all. Okay. Let me cut off this ring light. Maybe you can see it better. Hold on. You'll see that. It is so pretty. It did so good. See how all the color came out. So this saves a lot of time, and I'm assuming you can buy the matte laminate as well, and it'll probably give you the more of the matte look rather than the shiny look. But this is the glossy laminate, so you can get a different kind, but it works so good. I'm so excited. So that's like my little baby fake DTF, even though it's not DTF at all, not even in the least bit. But you guys see. Yeah. And I was going to do a few other crafts today on camera, but since I'm not having much of an interaction, but I thank you guys who are viewing. I see I do have somebody on. Thank you guys who are on with me. I really appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to hit like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I guess I'm going to do the rest of my little stuff off camera. Yeah, so I just wanted to show this, and I'm going to work on a few other things, but this is, let me see. Yikes. There we go. That shows you better. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, this is white vinyl, laminate, and sublimation ink. Have a great one.